Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am JayLee. This is JLeesCorner. This is some kind of review. I don't know which one. Y'all can see the title of what it is, okay? But first things first, like if you have not done so already, please take a moment to subscribe to my channel and become a whole JayBird, dun 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 dun, and all that goodness and stuff. Sing to yourself. Sing to yourself. Okay. Do not forget that you can also like this video because it helps YouTube share it. So hit the like button, okay? You can share the video on your social media and also comment in the comment section below, okay? You can follow me on IG and on Twitter, okay? At J_Lees_Corner. If it's not on the screen somewhere, it is in the description box below. Just hit the description box and get all the information you want. Okay. So, first up we have Jeffrey and Aria. Okay. Jeffrey looks so nice and lovable, but a lot of my JayBirds was in my comment section like, girl, don't trust him. He is crazy. He has all these charges. He played some dude on some TV show that was crazy and all these things. So I looked into it, and Jeffrey does have an extensive arrest history. He also has two ex-wives, one estranged wife. He is allegedly still married, okay, and was legally married while he was filming the show. And he also was accused of abuse by the two ex-wives. And there was a situation in June of 2019 with his living girlfriend that he has to go to court for. Jeffrey is a terror. Why is he on the show? I mean, even though these are all accusations, I get it. An accusation does not mean that someone is guilty. But I'm like, come on now, man. That's a lot to go through. But, let's just handle the show. Look, I don't know that man in real life. I can't judge that man in real life. I don't know the truth. I got it off the internet or whatever. But, I mean, it say that man may be a little bit crazy. But let's move on. So, Jeffrey is flying to meet Vara. We see that's Vara right there, whatever. He feels like, I deserve happiness. I deserve to be happy. And she makes me happy. I think I can have it with her. So, I'm going to go and be with her, even though she doesn't know the full extent of my past. Now, on the show, all he say is, I had a hard life when I was younger. We were very, very poor. And because we were very, very poor, I started selling drugs. Then I went to jail. So I hope, that she can accept me for who I am in my past. I was in jail for like 3 years. And I'm like, oh, that's not that bad. But I said that before I had came and found out all the extra stuff that he had been accused of he's been arrested a few times for different kinds of girl. I prefer a man who does the same crime over and over besides the person who does all kind of crimes, because you never know what you're going to get. And he was accused of like kidnapping somebody, the living girlfriend, he won't let her leave. It's messy. Beat a girl. I can't. I cannot. But it is what it is. Anyway, his kids, like, I just don't want him to be hurt how he was in his past relationships. Did he hurt anybody? We gotta find that out too. It's just, now it's weird for me. But again, an accusation does not equal guilt. I don't know. But I do feel like if a black man had all these issues, he may not be on the show. Can a person with pending criminal charges and all these criminal charges in the past, how can they even bring somebody over from somewhere else? If a person out of the country can't come here, if they have a history of an arrest record, how can someone here who has a few charges, a few, how can he legally bring her here? Girl, I don't know. TLC is fooling me. Okay, but let me move on. So again, he said he just hoped she can, accept him for who he is or whatever. And I was like, I guess so. So we see him fly over there. We do see her in Russia, whatever. She brings up how she was actually born in Siberia and how she moved to Russia when she was 17 to get a better life, okay? And we see how I like Jeffrey. I like him a lot, okay? Because he is sexy and adventurous just like me. Girl, do you like fighting? Anyway, so we do see her hanging out with her friends or whatever, and I'm like, girl, them friends. So she brings up how he gonna come here. I'm gonna meet him at the airport. We gonna stay in the same hotel or whatever. And the friend is like, well, are you sure? Like, did you want to do all that? Like, he's a whole stranger. We don't know him. We don't trust him. What if he's crazy? He probably is or whatever. So she's like, well, no, because if all goes well, we'll be in love. The one friend then said, oh, like, is he your bridge to America? I'm like, oh, so she must want to come to America. And then she says, well, no, no, that's not what it is or whatever. Coming to America would just be a bonus. I was like, are they using each other? Let's see about that. Okay, so they keep telling her, like, don't go, don't meet him. It can be scary, blah, blah, blah. She's like, look, we're going to meet at a public place. It's going to be in the airport. I feel like not only that, they meet with a camera crew. They meet with a camera crew. I just say, don't be alone in no room with that man. So after they keep bringing up how she don't know him, he could be dangerous, she then decides, okay, you know what? I'm not going to stay in the same hotel room as him. He may be upset, but I do think it's okay for us not to sleep in the same room. That's very, very smart if you ask me. So, they get there and they meet and they hug and they kiss or whatever. And they was very, very happy to see one another. And then they walked out the airport. It was awkward silence. He didn't know what to say. She didn't know what to say. It was weird, as if it was a language barrier, but she speaks English. So, it was just weird. I don't know why it was awkward silence or whatever, because they was waiting for the taxi, and I guess they just did not know what to say to each other. But eventually said, well, you should go drop your luggage off at the hotel and then go make out. He like, oh, you want to make out? And she's like, well, what does that mean, like, to you? He's like, well, make out means like the kiss or that. Oh, no, I mean, like, we should go somewhere and just talk and get to know one another. I say that's better. They do take a picture together. She says, you hold me like a father. I mean, it was kind of weird how he held her, but I mean, maybe he tried to hold her tight and keep her from running away. So that was it with them. Now we then see Lisa. Okay, Lisa and Usman. Oh, Lisa. I saw Chris Brown posted a clip of her talking about husband, and he was laughing. It made me giggle. Okay. Only because Lisa is really a likable Angela and Michael. Lisa's likable. She's gullible, but likable. She doesn't seem, racist. She seems nice, but gullible. Okay, so it's gonna be real sad when she finds out that man using her. Now she's also aggravated because she's like, I don't want him talking to the people. I'm always checking the social media. When. So she's also a nag, but she's not aggravated or whatever. So she's leaving in 2 days to go meet him in person and everything. And so we see her and him do a little video chat, okay? And she's talking and he's talking or whatever. He said, yeah, when I see you, I'm going to touch on you and I can kiss you and I can slap you. I said, slap her? Did the slap mean something else in Nigerian? I'm confused, okay? And she was like, oh, whoa. But she didn't say, like, what you talking about? You ain't slapping me, okay? Anyway, he said the kiss will be for the love, and the slap will be for all the drama you've caused since we've been together. And he laughing. I'm like, abuse is not funny, sir. It's not. I don't even think it's funny in over there in Nigeria. But I digress, okay? Now she brings up how she wants to marry him immediately, okay? She wants to marry him immediately so that everyone over there will know he has a wife, okay? They have to know he has a wife. And she wants to, when she gets over there, he wants to send, show her around or whatever. I want to go to the studio. I want to see what you're doing. Mainly because she wants to see if when he's in the studio, it be girls there. I'm pretty sure that does, but, who cares? So, he brings up how her mom, with his mom, maybe the one they have to convince for them to be together. His mom really would prefer for him to marry a Nigerian woman, but, she's a white woman from Michigan. From the USA. And so he says, my mom feels like that you're bringing me to America to make me a slave. And I'm like, the fact that could possibly be true is crazy. The mama not scared for no reason. It could really, really happen, okay? And she's like, what? No. I'm like, we never know. Stranger things have happened, okay? Well, let's just say that. So she's like, no, we'll talk, whatever, and I'll get her to love me, and blah, blah, blah. So, She also brings up, like, when I get there, like, I know you're famous or whatever, you have your fans or whatever, but when I get there, I want it to just be me and you, okay? Not all your fans, not all your friends, just me and you the whole time, 24/7. That might get boring. I think she wants to have a lot of sex. But that's just, whatever. He just keep laughing. Okay, yeah, okay, baby, okay. And it's whatever. So we then see her having lunch with her friends, okay? And she's like, oh yeah, I'm going to Nigeria to be with, with husband or whatever. He's a celebrity, music, blah, blah, blah. He's a celebrity musician. He goes by Soulja Boy. And both her friends like, don't we have one here? Like, how does he spell his name? You're like, well, he ain't no soldier, okay? I'm like, oh, here we go. But anyway, I guess it is what it is. She then brings up he made a whole song for me or whatever. And in the song, he was talking about how much he loves me and stuff. And he then made a video for me. And then the video was supposed to be like a ghost or some kind of figment of their imagination that was supposed to be her, since she couldn't be in the video. But she said the producer put a typical Nigerian woman in the video, which pissed her off. I was so upset, and I was cussing and fussing. And I said, you better make sure they take that girl out, or I would never think that song's for me ever. He don't care. But what he did was, he sent me, the video was changed, and they cut the girl out. He sent you an edited version. I'm pretty sure in Nigeria that original version is still playing, but I digress. Anyway, she also brings up how she wants to be more involved in his career once she gets over there, because he's always doing this, doing that. I'm like, you getting a bit Angela. Don't you get Angela now on this. Don't you dare cross that threshold into Angela. Don't you do it, because I would dog your ass out. Okay, let's just say that. Anyway, her friend like, what part of Nigeria are you going to? And I forgot which part. She said, oh, it's dangerous over there. There was like 37 killings in there. And she was like, okay, and people get killed in America every day, B. Like, what does it matter? Like, people get killed here too. It ain't no different. It ain't no different than America, and it's not. Okay, it really isn't. Anyway, so she's like, it's worth it for me. You know what I'm saying? It's worth it for me. You know what I'm saying? If I get to live 1 month with this man and be happy, it's worth it. If I die, I die. I was like, if you die, you die. You don't want to live? Why, girl? Why? I'm moving on. So we do see her packing up to leave or whatever. Her friends come over and give her some condoms. I don't need those. We go up and test it. Put on the goddamn condom. Look, do not wear a condom. You don't need raw sex yet. Just don't do that. But I digress. Girls it is what it is. So the friends, was it her mama too? I don't know. The other white people who was there brings up how she's not familiar at all with like other cultures or whatever. I'm like, sure, it's a black person right there. I think it was a kid too, but I digress. But then, like, she's not gonna be used to how it is in Nigeria, whatever. She gonna learn pretty quick, because if not, things will go down. Now they bring up how at first they thought that he was a Yahoo boy, and I thought Yahoo boy would have been like, does that mean he's like gay or bisexual? I was confused. But supposedly the guys there who be scamming people, the guys will all live together in like a house or whatever and be scamming as a group, and he lives with like 2 other people or whatever. So they're like, is he a Yahoo boy? Because that's what they call him over there. And she's like, no, he's not a Yahoo boy. He may be. And I guess maybe Yahoo because they be sending messages on Yahoo. I don't know. What I do know is whenever anyone sends you a message from anywhere saying, hey baby, I love you, you're beautiful, call me now, just say no. Just say no. I do it all the time. Anyway, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, no. She's like, well, husband told me that he would, change my life and change my whole world. And he has. He's changed everything. Okay? And this is her first trip anywhere. Honey, anywhere. So she's happy. And we see her ass fly on over there to Nigeria to meet her Nigerian man. I'm like, it's going to be some foolishness. Okay, next up, who do we have? Oh, we have Ed. Big Easy. Okay, and Ed has to go to work to tie up some loose ends. Besides being a photographer, he is also an interior designer. And I'm like, He really? Okay. Anyway, so we see him talking to his coworker, whatever, about Rose, how he met Rose and he's gonna be staying with Rose and whatever parts of the Philippines she live in, everything, and it's like 3 hours away from Manila, whatever. She's like, "Do you know how it is over there? Like my mom's from there. You know what I'm saying? It's very hot. They have a lot of bugs." Okay, it's this and it's that, it's that, and it's this. You're going to need to have all these shots or whatever. They have flying roaches. You know what I'm saying? They probably won't have running water. It gets very, very humid. And as she's talking, you can tell he's like, I don't want to do this anymore. I want to give up. No, no. He's not happy. But he's like, yeah, okay. So she feel like he's not really even being realistic about this or whatever. He's not, just thinking like this is not the smartest thing to do. And she's like, I feel like he may be using her based on Ed telling a friend, I've spent about $5,000 on gifts for her. Even the $5,000, I spent more on the shipping than the gift. And I say, well, stop shipping shit, because you still don't know if she get it. I'm just gonna say that and leave it at that, okay? So he brings up how, well, she's never asked me for any money. Like, she's never done that. But recently, her sister did, text me and ask me for some money because whatever store they run, they're long. It's something about they need money for the store or whatever. And he's like, and then the sister said, like, don't tell Rose. He says, I was like, well, I can't do that, like, right now. Like, when I get there, if y'all need something that's different, I don't want to send any money, before I get there. And I'm like, that's smart. Make sure that you get there first. Make sure she's real. Then give her all your money. That's what he's going to do. Anyway, so he didn't send her the money right now. But he going to probably take some money over there with him to give her later. He also has an engagement ring he's going to take over there. When he's at home, he shows another friend the engagement ring. He has a lot of friends. And he like, you tripping. Like, don't take that ring. Don't you propose yet. It's too soon. Slow down. You know what I'm saying? Little Red Corvette. Don't do that. So he also brings up how Rose wants more children. But he has a 29-year-old daughter. And he doesn't want more kids because he's 54 years old. But he has to figure out how to tell her that he wants to get snipped. Now, even though Rose has her own kid, she still wants another one. But he doesn't. He's like, I don't want to start all over. I just don't want to do that. I'm fine with being the father figure for her son. But I don't want to birth no more. I don't want to have more children. I think that's a fun thing to do. So we then see him, he was also packing up whatever, a lot of random stuff. He had male condoms, female condoms, toothpaste. It was just random stuff that he would need, but like, I felt like it wasn't any kind of organization. It's like, you just throwing shit in a suitcase. Like a 5-year-old. I'm gonna get my Legos, I'm gonna get my Play-Doh, I'm gonna get my teddy bear, I need some tube socks, I need my lucky brush. Okay, I need G.I. Joe. This random shit, but I digress. Anyway, at the airport, he's so happy to be going, but he's also sad because he has not talked to his daughter. So he gives his daughter a call. She doesn't answer, of course, and so he leaves her a video message. He says because usually whenever they fly, they will always be sure to have a conversation with each other. We do that too. Like me and my mom, whenever she flies around for work or whatever else, I'm like, okay, call me before you leave. Call me when you on the plane. Call me when you make it. Call me on layover. You know what I'm saying? Call me. I'm like, we have to keep in constant communication just to be sure that the other person's okay. So I completely get what he was saying, but she didn't answer. So he sent her a video message like, if something happens to me, I just want you to know how much I love you. You're the most important thing to me, and and you're the best thing I've ever done in life, and I love you. And then we see a little bit later on, the daughter calls him back. Safe travels. He's like, oh, thank you so much for calling me back or whatever. I'm so happy. She's like, and when you coming back? He's like, whatever day it was. Okay. He's like, can I call you when I come back? Like, can we talk? She was like, yeah. Oh, I'm so happy. Okay, thank you. I love you too in the end. That was a good thing because he was very emotional or whatever. And, I'm like, I guess it's good or whatever. He says, nah, I feel like I can go over there, and not be so stressed because at least I talked to my daughter, recently. But I say, okay. Anyway, that was it with Ed. Is also flown over. He's flown the coop. Now we see Avery. Avery, I'm bored with already. Mainly because she keeps repeating the same thing. She is concerned that because he is a relationship coach, he may be giving her, you know, answers based on the fact that he knows what she wants to hear. He may not be so sincere with it. Well, then leave him alone. Okay, that's she said it the whole episode. I don't know if he's being for real. Oh my god, I don't know. Well, leave him alone. Break up with him. Move away. Okay, so we see that they're video chatting, and we see that he has a 10-year-old son. And so she brings up how, well, I want to meet his mom. Like, is he going to be able to come over here? He's like, well, yeah, he'll come, visit over there or whatever. And then, she's like, well, is the mom okay with that? Because if I was the mom, I would be terrified if my child went somewhere, out the country. So I think me and her need to have a conversation just so I can be sure, what page she's on with everything. Oh, well, okay, I want to have that happen. You know what I'm saying? I can get it set up. Something about Ash is very much so, I have a history of something, and I don't want you to know yet. But I do know, we've seen in the preview for next week, the florist he went to said he always has all kind of girls. Like, he's forever with women. So I do think he probably is used to dating women a lot and kind of running through them. But we shall see what happens with that. She kept asking, like, how do I not gonna trust you, whatever, because at one point, we broken up a few times because of our differences. I know, because him and his ex-wife, who was the mother of his kid, broke up for communication issues and whatnot. And so it's like, what about us and our issues? We broken up like 3 times. He said, I think we'll be fine. We went through the bad stuff or whatever, but we'll be okay. She's like, because that one time, that girl or that client or whatever, she kept asking, like, you must have a beautiful girlfriend, and you never responded back and just said, yes, I do, and this is who she is or whatever. And the one thing I can say that I appreciated about his response was, I feel like if that was a client, he didn't need to give her any information on his personal life. So I do think it's okay for him to, like, not acknowledge it. You know what I'm saying? I think you, in some parts of things, you do have to keep your personal life private. You don't always have to give everyone, your business. But it's like she just wants to be acknowledged. And it's because she also brought up how at one point all her pictures were deleted from his IG, and he was listed as single on Facebook. So her thing with that is, he's showing you little by little that he's not trustworthy. And she's seeing it, and she's ignoring it. But I digress. Okay? But, he said, I don't know what I did was right, because I didn't acknowledge it, whatever. I don't think it was right or wrong. But, you know what I'm saying? That's how I handled it. I think, girl, whatever. But again, I just wonder if he's telling me, girl, I don't care. We do see her go to her parents. Her parents did not even know that she was in a relationship with anybody, let alone somebody from Australia. So she goes over and tells them, hey, I'm in a relationship, and I'm going on a trip to meet him. And he lives out of the country. They're like, what? Are you crazy? Like, what's going on? I can't believe this. They're just shocked. Like, how are you dating someone who does not live in the country? They bring up how she's made bad decisions in the past with men, and they don't want to see her do that again. Like, if you're going over there, like, how do you know he's a good person? What if he's aggressive? Is this really a good idea? And it had, just random, logical responses and questions that your parent would have when you came and told them, I'm going to meet a stranger who I'm going to be with who doesn't live in the country. That's what they did or whatever. And so part of things like, once you find love, you found it. You can't figure it out. I'm not, you can look for it here, but I digress. And that's really all it was with Yolanda. We did not see her go over yet, but she supposedly is still going. Or did she kind of play? I can't remember. And then our favorite beautiful woman, Yolanda. Well, Yolanda. Okay, Yolanda. I don't know. Anyway, Yolanda and Williams, the Nigerian, because I am still convinced that she is talking to a Nigerian. Okay, you can't tell me any different. So we see that she's still being catfished by this man, and I'm like, oh, girl, I cannot. So we see her daughter looking up flights because they have to fly to London. Okay, and she brings up how I gotta figure out about the flight and the hotel, but I don't know which airport to fly into because He says he lives in London, but he always brings up Manchester as well. So I don't know which place I'm supposed to fly into. So she calls him, okay? And when she calls him, the minute he answered the phone and her daughter heard the voice, she look at her face. Her daughter 100% is everyone in America. Like, mama, what the, mama, do you? She looking like that ain't no. That's not a British voice. You can tell he is trying to disguise his voice. It was so funny, okay, and you could also tell that he be rushing her, like he don't talk long because he don't want her to pick up on his voice. And the daughter instantly realized that because she's smart. She is smarter than the average bear. Okay, if you ask me. Anyway, he said, "Well, I'm gonna call you back, and now I'll also text you the airport to fly into." So the call was maybe a minute, not even that long. And she was like, "Mom, does he always like rush at the phone and like he doesn't let y'all have long conversations?" She was like, "Well, sometimes." But then he instantly texts her. And he texts her, you can fly into London. She's like, but if you live in Manchester, fly into London, and then we'll take the train to Manchester. It's a 2-hour train ride to Manchester. She's like, why would I fly into? Why would I not fly into Manchester? He then texts back and says, well, okay, yes, fly into Manchester, whatever. Okay, what airport? And then he gives her some airport or whatever. And so they're Googling it. They're trying to Google the airport, and the airport isn't coming up. So it's as if he gave them a random fake airport. And the daughter like, this is some bullshit. And the mom, I don't know what's going on. Like, and the mama tried to call him back. He's not answering, even though he just texted her. He's not answering or whatever. And so I'm like, girl, please, she is getting catfish, dun 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 dun. Okay, and she's like, I'm just gonna call him back tomorrow. And I was like, nah, the only way I can say maybe he's sleepy is because whatever time it is in London, maybe it is like 4 a.m. there. I don't know time like that. But I'm like, why he always sleepy? Because he catfishing your ass. And last but not least, Darcy. Darcy's back. I don't know why Darcy's back. I don't think she should be back. I think she should go sit down somewhere because Darcy's aggravating. And it's Darcy, just whoever. Okay, because I don't think... girl, it's just so dumb. So she brings up how even though her and Tom broke up at the end of last season, they got back together after the reunion and decided they're going to try to make it work. I'm like, it ain't going to work. It's not going to work with y'all at all. It's just seemed too much. Now, Darcy was in a wedding dress. She was trying on wedding dresses because she then says that her and her twin sister are doing clothing or whatever, and they're branching out to wedding dresses. I'm like, oh my God. So her and her sister then, have a conversation, and they sit and talk. This is Darcy. This is Darcy's twin sister. This is their face. This is their face. This is their messy hair. This is just the bad surgery, bad tans. I got. They look like they're aging like spoiled milk. They look bad. This is definitely bad plastic surgery face. If you saw them before surgery faces or whatever, they were gorgeous. They have completely fucked up their faces. Completely their faces. And I feel like Darcy's forehead is getting back further and further just from all the work she's had. Girl, they're only 45. They are only 45 years old. I'm 38. They're 45. Anyway, so she brings up how Tom reached out to her and he told her he wants to fix things. He wants to kind of work with her. He wants to talk things out or whatever. He wants to come see her and blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, I don't think that you and Tom need to chit chat. I think your time need to be over. You don't need to be on this season at all. Okay. But she's like, I'm going to try to see. I'm going to talk to him or whatever because he wants to work it out. But he's very standoffish or whatever. It's just awkward when we don't talk as often or whatever. And I'm just saying because I want to be with Tom and I like Tom. And she tried to cry, but I don't think her tear ducts work. So it was that weird dry face cry. Girl, get out my face. So we do see her in time. I'm leaving these pictures up. We do see her in time has a video conversation, which is awkward. She just Tom is not interested in Darcy. And Darcy knows it, but Darcy still wants to be on the show. And so she's putting up with his bullshit, is what she asked me. And so she brings up, because he didn't say he's going to be in New York, so he wants to come see her. Oh, really? Because when Jesse did that, Jesse wanted to break up with me. So if you are calling me to say you coming here just to break up with me, no, break up with me over the phone. He's like, no, I want to come and spend some time with someone who I have affection or what affection. I don't know, smile like that. He lying. He don't like that lady. He don't even. The way she was happy to see him, it's like, oh, hey, you. He was like, hi, Darcy. Just like robotic. I'm like, girl, he don't want that man. He don't want you. It might be your face. Because if a person keeps changing their face, that can make a person be less and less attracted to you. Okay, and I'm saying because that ain't the face she had last season. It's just not. Okay, at all. So because he's so like nonchalant about it or whatever, well, I don't know if I don't know. I don't want to, I don't know if we should. I don't want to come to New York. I'm like, girl, you're gonna go to New York and you're gonna talk to him. And I don't know why she's acting as if she's not. And it's weird because I just don't see why they back. I don't. So basically, her thing is her and Tom gonna talk because they don't talk often. Then why are you on 90 Day Fiance before the night? Y'all not getting engaged, bitch. Oh, so aggravating. I don't like Darcy. It's not that I don't like Darcy. She's just so dumb for men. And I don't know why. Like, she doesn't need a foreigner. Get you some, I think she's in Connecticut. Get you some rich white man from Connecticut. That's the end. I gotta go. Peace.